He wasn't born gifted. He wasn't a prodigy. He was just a boy, quiet, withdrawn. Sports frightened him, and even his own shadow seemed louder than his voice. At school, he was almost invisible, shy, uncertain, drifting among kids who made everything look easy. But one day changed everything. It was an ordinary Sunday. He went to visit his uncle, a man with fire in his eyes and football running through his veins. On the table, tea. On the walls, posters of legends. And on the screen, the 2003 Champions League final. AC Milan versus Juventus. Penalties. Final moments. Victory. The legends collapsed to the pitch. Tears. Embraces. The boy Alejandro sat still, eyes wide, and in that moment, something ignited in him. I can do this. I will become one of them. From that day forward, he didn't just play football, he lived it. At first, the ball was old, the field dusty, and his coach, his uncle. But a fire had been lit in his chest. On his next birthday, he received a Milan jersey with Paolo Maldini's name on the back. A man who didn't shout, but led, who didn't chase fame, but inspired loyalty. A man Alejandro would model himself after. While other kids ate chips and talked about video games, he learned about nutrition. While his peers stayed out late at parties, he practiced under streetlights. He didn't boast about his dream. He built it in silence. At 14, everything shifted again. A twist of fate. A father had come to watch his son's match on a nearby field, but his eyes kept drifting to the side, to another pitch, where a lean boy in a faded Milan jersey was putting on a show. After the match, the man walked over. Want to try out for our academy? It wasn't a question. It was a turning point. Alejandro passed the trial, signed a contract. At 19, he was named MLS Young Player of the Year. At 20, Player of the Season. At 21, he fulfilled the dream he'd chased in silence. A move to AC Milan, the same club, the same jersey. But now, his name on the back. He was the boy they once mocked, who stumbled and fell, who once trembled in front of the ball, now stood tall at Siro beneath roaring crowds. On his back, his name. In his eyes, fire. In his heart, purpose. He didn't just become a star. He became a force, a symbol of discipline, a living testament that hard work conquers all. And even now, as a leader on the pitch, he doesn't believe he's reached the top. Because for him, greatness isn't a medal. It's the silence when the lights go out and the work begins again.